Magika is a tool which enables you to detect common file content type by using deep learning. Magika is an open sourced tool now from Google because Google has just open sourced all its source code on GitHub. I will also drop the link to its GitHub repo where you can obtain the whole code and just modify it at your whim. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can locally install Magika, which basically uses an LLM at the backend, and then how you can detect different file content type locally. You can also install it through Python, and you can also use it in your Node.js code. Plus, you can also enable the web interface with Magika, and I will also show you a demo online with its web interface. Now, before we see the local installation, let me give you a brief overview as what exactly Magika is. Magika, as I said, is a Google's AI powered file type identification system to help others accurately detect binary and textual file types. Under the hood, Magika employs a custom, highly optimized deep learning model enabling precise file identification within milliseconds, even when running on a CPU. And I will install it locally on my system, which has only community CPU on Windows. Now, the thing is that file identification is not that easy because there are various different types. For example, if you look at the Linux file system, Linux comes equipped with libmagic and the file utility, which have served as a de facto standard for file type identification for over 5 decades. Now, we have different web browsers, code editors, and countless other software which rely on file type detection, but still it is not accurate. And accurate file type detection is a difficult problem because each file format has a different structure or even no structure at all. This is really challenging for textual formats and programming languages as they have very similar construct. For example, if you look at those Linux tools like libmagic, they sometimes really blunder a lot when you give them similar code file or text file. They just think that they all are text files because the heuristics and the custom rules these tools use are really arcane and very handful. They don't use any intelligence behind the scene, and that is where this AI powered tool Magika comes handy because this uses a file type detector which is all LLM based, and Magika uses a custom highly optimized deep learning model designed and trained using Keras that only weighs about 1 MB. Yes. At inference time, Magika uses Onyx as an inference engine to ensure files are identified in a matter of milliseconds. There are a lot of benchmarks too, and I'll drop the link there to their GitHub repo, and you can read about all the benchmarking, and you will see that it really shines. Okay, and the good thing is that Google internally uses Magika, and Magika is used at scale to help improve Google's user safety by routing Gmail, Drive, and Safe browsing files to the proper security and content policy scanners. And looking at a weekly average of hundreds of billions of files has enabled Google to get the intelligence that Magika improves file type identification accuracy by 50% as compared to their previous system that relied on that libmagic and other stuff. Now, this is not ending here. Google is also planning to integrate Magika with VirusTotal, which will complement the platform's existing code insight functionality, which employs Google's generative AI to analyze and detect malicious code. Magika is also going to act as a pre filter before files are analyzed by Code Insight, which is another service by Google, improving the platform's efficiency and accuracy. This integration, due to VirusTotal's collaborative nature, directly contributes to the global cybersecurity ecosystem. So, this is going to be huge, in my humble opinion. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's see how can we get it installed and then play around with it. Okay, now in order to install it, Let me take you to my VS Code, where I will be just using the terminal to install Magika. Now, in order to install Magika, all you need to do is to say pip install Magika. That's it, and press enter. It is going to install Magika on your local system. There you go. So let's wait for it to finish. And Magika is installed. So you can ignore these warnings. These are from my previous system. Okay, let me clear my screen. Now, in order to check Magika's version, just do Magika version, and then we have 0.50. Okay, cool. Now, the way Magika works is you just point it to a file or a folder or directory, and then it gives you the file type. Let me show you. Let me put some files in a directory and then use Magika to do the identification of file type content. So I have created a directory and put in different files in that directory. Let me quickly show you. So in the files directory, I have all of these files. So I have a PEM format key, which is just a key, and then a PDF file, Excel file, some Word document, just a text file, a Python code, and then a Node.js code. So let's see if it is able to detect it, the content of the file. So I'll just say Magika files and static. Let me press enter. There you go. So it has detected that it's a PDF file, it's a Excel, and it has also given me what sort of version is that. That is amazing stuff. It is Excel 2007 plus, and then PEM certificate, and it's application related, and generic text document, true. Python source code, yes. JavaScript source code, yes. Again, this is the same Office document, which is 2007 plus. Now let me change the extension of one file and see if I am able to deceive this. Let me maybe change move files dot, I'll just say this db docs dot pdf, and I'll just docs dot, I'll just say a text. Okay, now let me do the ltr and files static. So now you see that it has changed my PDF file, which I just changed here, dbdocs.txt. Okay, now let's check it out if it is able to detect it or not. Let me clear my screen actually. Okay, I think I just made a mistake there. I should have done this. I moved it to the wrong directory. My apologies. I'll just say I moved it to my local because I was not in that directory. I'll just say move this to files. Now it is better. Okay, ls-ltr files and static. So there you go. Now we have our dbdocs.txt. Cool. Now let's see if it is, but it is a PDF file. So let's see if Magika is intelligent enough to detect that. So db.txt, where is db.txt? This one still. So I changed the extension, but Magika is intelligent enough to see that it is still a PDF file. Amazing stuff. Okay, let me clear my screen and show you another example. So I'm just going this another directory where I have put in some other files. So in this directory I have put in some exe file and logo.png, there is a text file, and then there is a zip file. Let's see if Magika is able to detect that, and there is also a harmful file in it. So let's see if Magika would be able to detect this gs.txt, which is primarily an exe file. So let's see. And you can see the speed of it, how quickly it has gone through it. There you go. So its first one is a zip archive. Yep, that's correct. cheers.txt is executable. That is totally correct. And then this is a png image, and then this one is executable. How cool is that? So you can see that Modica is not only intelligent enough to detect the file content, but also you can easily embed it in your code, and this it is free. It is all open source code. Now let me show you that it's online web demo where you can readily check it out. For example, if you don't want to install it and you just want to check it online, any file type, all you need to do is to go to this website, Magika. Then from here you can simply upload your file. Let me upload one of the file from my local system, the same one maybe which we used. I will just go with logo.png. So you can see that it is telling you that it's a png, and it is telling you what sort of probability is there. It has already told you png probability is 100%. And then you can see that they will also be releasing very very soon the paper around it, and there's a model card. They have also given all the detail here which you can read through as what sort of model is being used. And this is a benchmarking stuff which I was showing you, and we already have seen the speed is awesome. Let me try one last example with my cheers.txt, which is primarily an exe file. So you can see that it has detected that it is not a txt file, whether it's a binary file. Awesome stuff. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, please do me a favor and share this channel and these videos among your network, as that helps a lot. Thanks for watching.